And we're back with the Cal Dynasty after a tough week one, especially for our defense. And we had some bad turnovers too. I think we had 2 interceptions and 2 fumble losses. So for this one, we got to play better defense, especially in the pass. Our run defense is actually pretty good. And we've also got to limit those turnovers, especially in the first passing play of the game. I mean, how are we going to win like that? I don't think we'll probably have to do anything with recruiting, but let's go through every position before we get into this game where we host Minnesota, the Golden Gophers. So Max Davis still in the lead. Antoine Ream still in the lead, but Oregon State, after they just beat us real bad, is now going after Antoine Ream as well. We're in the top 5, but not letting us schedule a visit. That glitch is quite annoying, but it is what it is. There's nothing more we can do there. We still got 50 hours into Hubbard, and we have made up some ground on Stanford. So we'll just keep that there. We need 2 tight ends. These 2 tight ends were still in the lead, although with Paris, Washington State is making a bit of a comeback. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, we get a third interest here pretty soon, and we can kind of take 5 points off of someone else that doesn't need it and maybe add the hard sell with him. But for now, I think it's fine. With these 2 tackles still in the lead with only 15 hours, 2 4-star recruits. With these 2 4-star guards still in the lead. We're actually in the lead with this 4-star guard as well, and we're not even putting any hours into him. So our offensive line might have some really good prospects coming in. At center, we've got Holly and Ezzy, who still strongly in the lead. No action needed there. 2 4-star defensive ends. I mean, this is getting repetitive at this point, but we're in the lead. No action needed there. We've got McCaffrey committed. We've got Dar looking pretty solid. We've got 50 hours on him. 4-star outside linebacker Widener. This one I'm getting a little concerned about. Once we get a third interest, we'll go ahead and do a hard sell. But Boise State, Arizona are kind of tied with us. And Boise State has already scheduled a visit, but we can't. Oh, is it because we don't have enough hours? That's why we can't. You know what? After we go through everybody, let's look and see who's ready to schedule a visit. And let's try to put some hours together so we can. We've got Fisher here, who we're still in the lead for. Don't really need to change that. Middle linebacker, we're looking good. Cornerback, we're looking pretty good. That safety, we're looking pretty good. This guy's already locked us out. We'll take him off. We're looking pretty good at strong safety. Who's ready for a visit? Wow, a lot of people are. We definitely cannot schedule all of these visits now. Wow, okay. I definitely want to get Ream's visits scheduled, though. Wow, okay. Let's see if we can take some hours off of people. Oh, can we get like 120 hours maybe freed up? Seems a little unlikely. Let's take some hours. Okay, I think we can take some hours away from him since we're so far in the lead. Let's take 25. You know what? Let's just keep 5 hours on Ojulari to help us schedule. We can always put it up later, but just not needed. With Paris, we'll keep 35. With these 2, we're already on a pretty minimal. All of these linemen, I think we're pretty minimal there. We can probably take 10 hours away from him, so let's just put that to 15 for now. So now we've got enough hours for 1 visit. How are we doing with these ends? Oh god, it scares me. These are 4-star recruits. We can probably go down to 40 here. Okay, let's see. Where else can we make up time? How are we doing with this D tackle? Oh, with a 4-star recruit, I don't want to risk it. We definitely can't take off any there. Can't take off any there. With these 2, we probably can. Let's go down to 5 with him. Let's go down to probably 5 with him as well, at least for this week. Just doesn't seem necessary. I'm not ready to take any off of him yet. We can probably go down to let's go down to 10. And then at strong safety, I'd like to keep 50. So that's got us 90 hours. So that's 2 visits. And then we're 30 hours away from another one. I really want Ream, so I'm going to go ahead and schedule him. I want to get an early visit in. Let's go let's go UNLV. I'm not confident about... See, but I don't want to go down any points for a loss, you know? So let's go UNLV because I think we can beat UNLV. Let's go proximity to home. So we've got him scheduled. Who else are we very interested in getting and we don't want to lose them? I would say probably someone that we're close with. Widener might not be a bad idea since we're just so close with the other schools. And everyone else we could kind of wait. Who is this? I think we can... I'm going to remove him from our list. There's just no point in having him there. Maybe North is a good idea. Maybe Hubbard, but we don't really need him. I'd say let's go Widener because I do want that 4-star outside linebacker and we're really close. So let's schedule him. Is anyone else week 9? Let's just go early on. I mean, we know he likes proximity to home and we've got B+. So I think I'm going to schedule too late in the season because it's like, you know what I mean? Like, other people are going to get theirs in and they might commit before we've even had a chance to. Where can we add this 10 hours? Probably at tackle. Or maybe at guard. Or maybe at outside linebacker. Are we good there? We've got... Maybe we can add 5 here. And then we can add 5 for one of these guys. Maybe for... Let's add 5 for Lake. And let's do it like that. So there's our 700 points for the week. 700 hours. Now let's get into this game against Minnesota. As we saw last time, we are a better team than them. Hopefully we do a better job on defense than we did last game against Oregon State. I took a look at the wear and tear for our team, and I'm pretty happy that I'm pretty happy to say that there's really no issues with it. Yeah. So anyways, let's get into, I don't know, I kind of lost my train of thought there. There's no issues with it. I was a little worried during the last game. We had a few people that seemed like they were a little iffy, but turns out it's not an issue. So let's get into this game against Minnesota, and hopefully we can get our first win of the season. And here we go for our home opener of the season in Berkeley. We got a pretty big crowd, which is good to see. If you watched the first season, you'll know we struggled with attendance. A rare rainy night here in the Bay Area as the Cal Golden Bears run out in front of their home crowd. And we've got everyone's wearing yellow tonight for this game against the Minnesota and Golden Gophers. Yeah, I really hope we can get our defense going here. Are we going to get the ball first? We're going to get the ball first. And I really want to have a good first drive. And we know that our running game is working well. I've updated some of our auto sub settings. So hopefully we make more subs, so less wear and tear and less chance at fumbles. I know we've had some issues with fumbles. So let's hope Fernando Mendoza can lead this offense to some a good opening drive here. We'll start with our running game, though. Here we go. First home drive, and Javion Thomas gets a great run. Let's juke inside. And what a way to start the game with a 34-yard run. Javion Thomas, he might be good for us. I don't remember. I don't think he's a senior, and I don't see why we wouldn't just run the ball again. Maybe to just give him a rest. But let's call another run. And that's what I want after a big play like that. I want to sub out the running backs to give him a bit of a rest. Endries, get over there quick so we don't get a delay a game. Nice. I see a bigger hole on the left. Maybe not the most elegant way to get over there, but we'll get 4 yards. Let's call a running play. Give Fernando Mendoza a chance to use his arm. I don't really like many of these plays. Let's try sail. We've got Thomas running out to the right. Matthew's got a short route. Okay, let's see. I see Javion Thomas out here. Juke him. Nice run, and Javion Thomas, he's been playing well for us. You know what I'm saying? Nice run there, and he's already hot. You can see by the flames by his name. Let's get it to square. Who's that? Anderson. Break a tackle. Get down to the 5-yard line. That's what I'm talking about. And so far, this drive has been going great for us. You know what we got to see after this game is where Jaden Ott ended up. We'll take a look at that after the game. I never even thought to look. Come on. Oh, come on, Priestley. Oh, wow. Well, that was lucky. That's Priestley's second fumble of the year, which is concerning. He has no wear and tear issues. He's only ran the ball one time so far in this game, so really no reason for him to be fumbling the ball. We got to get rid of that, and the animation takes too long. And so quickly, that fumble causes some real issues with us. Let's call a halfback screen. I mean, this incredible opening drive might turn into a field goal. And man, I don't know how I feel about that from Priestley. And we can't get the ball off in time. Not great there. Let's see if we missed the field goal in the rain. All right, well, yeah, that's I feel like we had really good momentum until that fumble, and then we just lost any momentum we had. And then in tough conditions, we obviously missed the field goal. I thought we had it aimed pretty well. Obviously, I was wrong. So we'll just have to play defense and try to get a stop here. Let's try a zone blitz. I gotta update this. Let's try a zone blitz. Saw blitz 3. As they get 4 yards on their first play of the game on offense. We're about halfway through the first quarter. Come on, get there. They're able to get a good run on us. Usually in the last game, our run defense was pretty good. Wasn't very evident in that one. And our stadium pulls. Can we pump the crowd up? Nope. I don't really know how to do that, I guess. Come on, get to the quarterback. Get to the Oh, man. Wow. Okay. Well, that was disappointing. Could have gotten to the quarterback there. He kind of took a weird angle right when I was about to get to him, and I couldn't bring him down. That should have been a sack. They run the ball. 2nd and 5. Let's call a zone blitz. That could have been a giant sack there. Let them off the hook a bit. They bring him in motion. Oh, man, that scared me because he was open. Luckily, not a great throw. We'll go cover 2 invert. Try to hold them to a field goal here. Get to the quarterback. Get to the quarterback. Oh, man, they always find a way to get it off. And something about our pass defense this year, we just cannot get it going. We just cannot get it going. Come on, let's stop them. And we're not able to stop their run. We're not able to stop their run offense like we could in the last game, which is pretty concerning. But maybe it's because we're not calling as many blitzes. Come on, stop him. Good. 2nd and goal. I just want to blitz the ball. Blitz the quarterback here. Try to stop the run. Uluave's got a blitz. Let's user him. Come on, stop him. Don't let him get in the end zone, and we don't. 3rd and goal. Are they going to pass the ball here? I think we have to go inside blitz and just hope they don't call like a pitch. I'm actually going to user Tunkara here and make sure if they go outside, I'm going to try to stop them. Oh, stop. Get. Oh, man. Damn. Okay. That is scary. I think our defense is definitely not as good as they were last year. Man, that's okay. Big possession here. We don't want to let this game get out of hand, as the Oregon State game did. Okay, return. We'll start on the 22. And I think we just got to get the ball to Javian Thomas. Our offense hasn't been bad. We're just not really able to finish the job once we get to the red zone. And Javian Thomas, once again, has a big run. He's already got 50 yards on 2 carries. So that is pretty exciting that we found a good running back here. Let's try drive. We'll bring Matthews across the field. Grays. Okay. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Jesus Christ. I can't believe I just did that. I did that in the last game too. I get nervous, man. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. Down 7-0 at home. But, our offense had a great first drive. We should have scored a touchdown, really. And then we fumbled the ball and lost our momentum. Then we really should have scored a field goal. But maybe due to the conditions, I'm not sure what. We weren't able to do that, unfortunately. So let's call level sail. See if we can get some yards on the 2nd down to make our 3rd down not quite as horrible. He's open. Turn it upfield. Get to the first down marker, and he does. And great job there, converting on a 2nd and long. Let's try a halfback draw. Let's try a halfback draw, see if we can get Javion Thomas some more yards. There was just nowhere to go, unfortunately. Let's try slants middle. Try slants middle. Nice catch. I was going to say nice catch until he dropped it. Unfortunately, his screens don't work for us anymore. Although I want to keep trying it because I feel like it should work. Maybe with Javion Thomas it'll work. Block him. Good. Come on, get to the first down marker, and we get there. With Javion Thomas, the screen works. It's just with everyone else it doesn't work. I think we'll bring Sky Priestley into the game, and we do. For 1st and 10, we'll call a run. There's a hold there. It feels like with Sky Priestley that we just don't block as well. You know? It's odd, really. Let's try drive Y corner. Nice catch, and he's so fast. He's able to like kind of pull away from the defense, like the person covering him, which is really nice having Anderson in that sort of role. He's open right there. Get to the first down marker, and we're able to with Plummer. And we're sort of cooking again here. Let's get it to Javion Thomas. Is he in the game? He is. He's going to sort of run outside. Let's see if our wide receivers over there can block, and they can't. So we'll have to pass the ball. Let's try... I don't like any of those plays. Let's try... We got 27 seconds. Let's try a drive. Let's just try to sort of make up half the distance here. Come on. Just get as many yards as possible. We got it down to the 10-yard line. 3rd and 6. What are we thinking? Let's try mesh. Let's try mesh. We've got Thomas running out there if we need him. Some players crossing the middle. I see Y. Come on, catch that. No, 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 no. I'm going for it. I think I'm going for it here. I'm going for it. It might be a horrible decision, but we're going for it. And it's not a difficult decision. And will Jarez Lacey get his first touchdown as a California Golden Bear? He will. The true freshman fullback on 4th and 1 gets his first touchdown of his college career. Just supposed to get a yard, but he breaks a tackle and gets it in the end zone. And we are able to tie the game up here before halftime on a rainy night in Berkeley. I hope we don't miss that extra point. The aim was off a little bit, but we do. And with 4 minutes left in the second quarter, we're back in this game. Thank goodness. And I think we have a new breakout star on the team, which is Javion Thomas, who has been incredible. And if I may say, has played better than Jaden Ott did in his first few games with us for sure. So that's kind of exciting. Still curious. Whoa. I don't like when people start calling audibles. Now, if we can stop this Minnesota offense, we'll be looking pretty good here. Come on. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Nice tackle. They only gain a yard on the play. Let's try a zone blitz. Yep. Let's try a zone blitz. Get to the quarterback. Not quite able to get there, but he's not able to hang on to the ball. And just like that, it's 3rd and 9. I want to play Tampa 2. That's what I want right there. Come on, big stop here. Big stop. Big stop. They'll hand the ball off, and they go nowhere. I'm not going to call a timeout because we got a ton of time left, and I want to save it just in case we need it. But we should get fairly good field position here. Let's call a fair catch. Don't want to take that hit. And I think let's just get the ball right back to our man, Javion Thomas. This would be a big score here before halftime. Nice run. That's what I'm talking about. Let's try level sail. Nice pass. Fernando Mendoza's having a pretty good game. No touchdowns, but no interceptions. And maybe I don't even know what play I called. Okay, that works for me. Javion Thomas is open over there, but not quite able to run onto the ball as much as I thought he'd be able to. I thought he had more room over there. Let's try drive. I mean, as long as they're going to keep these short routes open, I'm just going to keep throwing it. You know what? Let's get it to Lacey again. He had a big gain on a short yardage situation. Oh, he got hit hard. Welcome to college football, but nice job there. Let's go Z shallow. I mean, I'm assuming Anderson's going to be open because that route has been open. And he is open. He's got the speed. Not quite able to get to the end zone. We'll have 1:17 left here to score. I think we should run the ball. Let's run the ball. Let's go. Maybe we should try a pitch. We don't call a lot of pitches. We'll have Williams Thomas come in the game at halfback. We can't block. I don't know why. We expected the true freshman to be able to block. Maybe that was not the best call there. We tried something. Oh, man. Get out of the pocket. We have to throw that ball away. We just got to throw that ball away. That was not worth it. And we're 3rd and goal, so we're either scoring here or we're going to try to kick another field goal. Oh, man. Just slide the ball. Slide down. We're going to have to kick a field goal. And we'll make this one. So what should be 13-7 is 10-7. Do they have a lot of time left to come down and score on us before halftime? Let's see. 45 seconds. That's a long time. The computer gets really good in the last 2 minutes of a half or of a game. So we've got some work to do here. But at least we take the lead. It just feels like we're able to get the ball into the red zone relatively easily. It's just converting those red zone trips to touchdowns that we have the biggest problem with. Come on, nice tackle there. They'll call a timeout. They're going for it here. Let's go cover 6. Let's go cover 6. Come on, let's pump the crowd up. Okay, I guess he didn't pump the crowd up. Oh, that's a nice completion. And the clock will stop for a bit, but they call a timeout anyway. How many timeouts do they have left? Just one, I think. No, they have no timeouts left. So this is it here. They've got to go for it. Got to go for some passing plays, get out of bounds. Almost got to the quarterback. Don't want to get a rough in the passer. They get out of bounds. 27 seconds left in the half. Let's go Tampa 2. They'll get the ball back in the 3rd quarter. So if we can stop them from scoring here, that would be quite helpful. We can make that tackle. Cade will stop him. I'm not going to try to call a timeout and potentially get the ball back. We'll just let this play out how it's going to play out. 3rd and 1. Clock is running. They can't call a timeout even if they get to field goal range. They'll have to get out of bounds. And they won't complete that pass. 4th and 1. They're going to punt. Do we try a shot downfield? We've got 3 timeouts left. Let's just call a fair catch here, and maybe we'll have one play to get it. Oh, and that's a terrible punt, or it's on purpose to... Oh, no, that was a good punt. We could try a Hail Mary. Basically, if someone's open downfield, I'll throw it, and if not, I'll just throw the ball away. No one's open. Let's just get out of bounds. So there's halftime. We go into the break 10-7 up in front of a full house in Berkeley. We've had almost double the possession. 133 passing yards, 56 rushing yards. Looking pretty good so far. No turnovers, which is what we want to do. And we've been able to stop their offense. So overall positive so far. Let's see what we can do in the second half. And here we go at the start of this second half. We'll kick the ball off to Minnesota. Hopefully our defense can continue to stop them as they did at the end of the last half and get the ball back to our offense. who's starting to play pretty good, except in the red zone. We get a big stop here. Come on, guys. Let's do this. We can't be afraid of Minnesota. Come on, stop him. Oh, what are you doing, Cade? You had an angle. He had an angle on him in the backfield, and he just let up. Look at this. Oh, I can't even... What the hell was that? He, like, could have tackled him, and he just chose the last minute not to. And then he breaks 3 tackles. That is not what we needed here. Come on. Yeah, okay. He made up for it by, like, doing a WWE move on the quarterback. But, man, that doesn't really help us get that yardage back. All right, 2nd and long, 2nd and 13. Thought we were going to get a user tackle in the backfield, but he shrugged us off. Let's just get into coverage. Let's go. Let's see, what do we got here? What I want is, let's do 3 double sky. 3rd and long, 3rd and 13. Come on, let's stop him here. Don't let him get a first down. Let's get the ball to our offense. Come on, get through that line. Get to the quarterback. That's what I'm talking about right there. Get to the quarterback. Didn't blitz, but our secondary could cover all the receivers, and he wasn't able to get the get a solid pass off. We'll go ahead and call it fair catch, obviously, and we'll get the ball back, and we'll get it back to the most productive part of our offense so far, which has been our run game, both in this game and the last game. Although our passing game hasn't been awful. Come on, nice, man. I'm telling you, he's good. He's good, man. He's good. I guess I don't need to keep saying it, but I mean, this dude's good. Better than Jaden Ott has been. Now I'm a hater of Jaden Ott. We don't even need him. Come on, 70. You could have made that block. You could have made that block, man. Let's go for a wide trail. Matthew's going to do that weird route, and then Anderson's going to come straight across the field. We'll get it to Anderson, who gets ahead of that linebacker who is covering him. Gets us to 2nd and 1. Let's get it back to... Oh, Priestley's in the game now. You know, he hasn't really gotten going. He had incredible growth over the offseason, but not really able to contribute yet this season. He'll get us a first down, but really not able to get him in space. I'm not sure why. Because Javian Thomas is always able to get into space, it feels like. We'll get it to X. He'll have a ton of space. Oh, man, come on. You got to be a little quicker on your toes than that. I couldn't turn it upfield, which is frustrating. Let's call a run play here. Try to get a first down. That was like pretty squirrely run, but we did get the first down. I'm feeling a pass play. Let's call a gun drive. All right, he's open right in the middle of the field. I can't not throw it to him. We'll get 5 yards. Let's try slants middle. I know we got Thomas out on the left. If he's open, I want to throw it to him. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of that thing, man. You got to get rid of that thing when I press the button, man. Let's try a screen. Let's try a screen. Man, that's frustrating. I tried to get rid of it. Then he broke a tackle. Tried to get rid of it again. Well, he couldn't. All right, block, man. Gal got a block. I am going to go for it. And I'm going to go for a play that's worked twice so far in this game. One of them for a touchdown. Let's see if it works again. To our true freshman fullback. Get there. And he gets there. He gets, like, messed up a little bit as he crossed the line. But he got it. So far, Jarrett Lacey has been pretty good for us. Let's get it to X. He's open. Break a tackle maybe. Not quite. But he gets us down to a 2nd and 4. And so far, this quarter has gone by quickly. The thing about our offense is we don't get a lot of big plays, but we get a lot of small plays. And they'll get a little injury here. Our offense just eats up time for sure. Let's try inside zone split. Maybe bring Sky in the game. No, we'll keep it with with Thomas. Go in motion. If they blitz here towards the middle, we might be able to get free outside. Oh no, that linebacker. He saw the whole thing coming. Let's try mesh. Let's try mesh here. I think let's get it to X. Not a great throw. We didn't lead him very well. But we'll get it down to 3rd and 2. I feel like we got to run the ball here. Our running game has just been so good. I see some space. Hopefully none of these linebackers come forward and they... Oh! Wasn't expecting that. We'll have to kick a field goal here to start the 4th quarter. I thought for sure we were getting that first down, but that lineman just shed that block pretty efficiently. Javion Thomas has 74 yards on 11 attempts. Longest run of the game, 34 yards, I think it said. And we'll kick a field goal. Good angle for us. Usually we're on the hash. That should be money. And it is right down the middle. So we go up, I believe, 13-7? Question mark? Something like that. And we'll, yep, 13-7. So they could still technically take the lead on this drive if they score a touchdown. It's just our job to stop them. Don't let them get a good return. They'll take it out to the 17. And now our defense has a chance to really put this game out of reach for Minnesota if we're able to stop them here and if we can score another touchdown. Get to the quarterback. Don't let him get a lot of yards on the ground. We can't let that happen. He'll run for 8 yards on 1st down. Let's go for a blitz. Let's go for a blitz here. I'm feeling like we should be aggressive. Come on, stop him. Ooh. Thank goodness he made that tackle because he might have been gone if we didn't. All right, come on. We got a new set of downs here to get a stop. Ooh, did he catch that? I thought that might have been an interception, you know. Let's go for Foxfire zone press. Come on. Don't let him run the ball. Nice stop there. Wasn't able to get any yards. We've got a 3rd and 6 situation. Let's go Tampa 2. Let's go Tampa 2. Let's pump the audience up here. Come on. Come on. Get to that quarterback, and he has to throw the ball away. Will they go for it? They're not going to go for it. They're going to trust their defense. I think that might be a bad decision. Our offense has been pretty efficient here, getting the ball down the field. Although, I mean, what is up? Is their punter just awful? What is going on here? I got to look at who their punter is. Hold on. What the heck is happening? Both punts they've had have been really odd. Who is their punter? I don't know why he's so bad. Really odd. But anyway, not our concern. That's for Minnesota to worry about before next week. Well, our offense has got the ball back, and Javion Thomas might get a big run here. I thought we might be able to cut back to the middle. We weren't able to. Let's call it a pass play. Anyways, we're not going to take any risks here. If there's no one open, there's no one open, and there's no one open. So I'm throwing that ball away. There's just no reason to take a sack or throw into heavy coverage at this point. We've got the lead. If we could kick a field goal on this drive at least, that'd be incredible. Endries kind of ran back to the ball, and now we're in a 3rd and 10 situation. I think let's go for a screen. See if we can make up some yards. Thomas is usually pretty good at running these screens. We'll see if we can get some good yardage. 74, please make that block. And he did. We're able to cut back inside, and we get the first down. And that's a huge play. And Thomas has become our new star player on this team, I must say, at only 78 rated. But he plays, I mean, doing stuff that Jaden Ott couldn't dream of, to be honest with you. Just been incredible so far in these first 2 games of the year. Get it out to O. who's open, cut back, get it down to whatever yard line that is. Let's run the ball. Fernando Mendoza having a great game. Javian Thomas having a great game. Almost got a first down there. Let's go stick. Maybe Grays will be open. We'll see. Just get to the outside. Can he run that in? He can run that in. Fernando Mendoza gives us our next touchdown of the year running play. He barely got there, barely outrun the D line, but we're going to make this game. They want us to go for it. So let's see. If they score a touchdown, they'll have 14. I guess we should go for it. Sure, let's go for it. Why not? I think hopefully that Gray should be open. It's just going to, the question is, are we going to have enough time to get it to him? We kind of do. Does he catch that? Nope. I don't think it really makes a difference either way. So, like, if they score 2 touchdowns, they'll win the game, whether we kick the extra point or miss the 2-point conversion. And then a field goal won't affect the outcome. Like, if they score a touchdown and then kick a field goal, whether we scored 2 or 1, that wouldn't win the game for them. So, don't think there's any risk in going for 2 there. And also, if they end up scoring 2 touchdowns, ooh, I thought that maybe we could have got an interception there. But if they end up scoring 2 touchdowns, which I doubt, but if they do, a field goal would still win it for us. So, all right, hit him. Nice hit. They'll get a first down though. I think this game is pretty much over. But after the 2-minute warning, I'll feel a lot better. Oh, and that's the game. That's the game. That is the game right there. And now we'll just waste time. We will just waste time. I don't even like that play call, to be honest with you. I guess we'll run it. I just feel like he's going to run right into some traffic there. Oh, no, he didn't. Our blockers did a great job. Javion Thomas gets us down to the 13-yard line. And we'll just let this run to the 2-minute warning. And now they still have all 3 of their timeouts. Let's just give the ball. I'm just worried. I want to get Priest in the game. I'm just terrified that Thomas is going to fumble here. But I guess we just have to trust our guy. Oh, man. Javion Thomas is just playing so incredibly well. It's so cool to see that after losing our best player, that Jaden Ott at halfback, that we have this guy come in and just kind of dominate better than Jaden Ott ever did anyways. Come on, get it through him. He's getting beat up, though. I think I want to take him out of the game, to be honest. There's just no point. I'm taking him out of the game. There's no point in risking an injury or, anything like that. So, yeah, that'll be it for him. Incredible game, 140 yards about. I'm thinking this should be a touchdown right here. Come on, get in there, Sky. Not quite. Let's try a halfback dive. See if we can get Sky his first touchdown with the Cal Golden Bears. Come on, get into the end zone. And he can't. We'll let the clock run. You know what? Let's go with our fullback dive here. We'll let the clock run out, though. And let's get the ball to Lacey. Can he get a second touchdown of the game? He can't. And great defense there to stop us on like the 1-yard line. We'll kick a field goal. And we made it. Thank goodness. Even with the tough conditions. I got to say, I think this game is over. They're not going to score. I think they'd have to score 3 times. Yeah, they'd have to score 3 times to win this game. I think they might just give up, I hope. But, man, it feels good after that really difficult game in the first week against Oregon State to come back and not get dominated. We held their offense to 7 points, and our offense played really well. Come on, get to him. We do. He's got to throw the ball away. The clock will run. They got no timeouts. Oh no, the clock won't run. I don't know what I'm talking about. That was an incomplete pass. That's an interception. Oh, I thought that was an interception for sure. The clock will stop. Stadium's going crazy. We'll pump the crowd up with Cade. Come on, get to the. It's a nice catch, but it's not. It's just too little, too late. You know, let's go Tampa 2. The clock will start running as soon as they line up. A minute left. They're gonna call a play. There they go. Come on, get to him. We've been pressuring that quarterback a lot in the second half, and it's been pretty successful.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense.
Okay, let's see. Come on, I wish they would just like... Man, they keep throwing it out, and they keep stopping the clock. It's annoying me. I just want the clock to run.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
All right, let's make this... Deflect that, Cade. Damn, not quite. And the clock will stop for a bit while they line up. Let's go Tampa 2. I mean, even if they score a touchdown here, it won't really have an effect on the game, but I'd prefer just to keep the score the way it is. We'll spike the ball. Let's go cover 3 Sky.
This offense has a second down play.
Come on, defense. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here from the rain and celebrate after this win. We'll get a sack here. And is that going to be the last play of the game? It's not. They're going to keep going for it. They're going to make the receivers run all the way back. I guess our defensive backs also. Come on, get to the quarterback. Get to him again. And that's got to be the game right there. They're going to go for it again. Man, our defense really started playing well in this last drive. I mean, the quarterback can't do anything. They'll have one more play. Let's try to sack him again. And we almost do. That might be an interception. And we'll deflect it. And there we go. Cal 22, Minnesota 7. Great. I mean, they scored first and it looked a little scary, but great defense. Great offensive performance by not only Fernando Mendoza, 200 player of the game. Wow, more than Javion Thomas. 208 passing yards and a touchdown. I mean, it's definitely not bad. But I think our real player of the game was not Jairus Lacey, but Javion Thomas at halfback. Awesome. Yeah, feels really good to get a win after that first game of the season. Let's take a look at the stats. We already took a look at Fernando Mendoza, but 22 completions out of 26, 208 yards, no turnovers. That's a good game. Also a good game, Javion Thomas. I don't know how he didn't get play of the game. 128 yards on 17 carries. No touchdowns, but great game. Sky Priestley, not so great. Fernando Mendoza got sacked a few times. Jairus Lacey had a pretty good game and a touchdown. No passing touchdowns, unfortunately. But you know, our especially Maven Anderson, he's been really good for us. And then defensively, you know, that interception was great. Oh, that was Xavier Brown again. 2 interceptions, 2 games in a row. Great game from our team. Let's get back to the main screen. We'll end the episode in just a moment after we advance the week. See if there's any updates with recruiting. Gosh, I want to get some more upgrades for our coach, but you know, it's a slow process as we get the win. And let's see who we play next week, 'cause I don't quite remember. Let's advance and see what happens. So our championship contender has gone back up to B. And as far as recruiting goes, everybody that's on here is in first, so not much to complain about there. And who are we playing next week? Oh, we've got Oh! Wow! Well, that's new. ACC Defensive Player of the Week. Curly Thomas, the 4th D tackle. 2 sacks, 3 tackles for loss. That's a great game. And yeah, especially towards the end of the game, we really started dominating their offensive line, as we have a redemption game in the next episode against San Diego State, the team that dominated us last year. They came to Berkeley. I think they beat us like 45-7 or something. It was pretty embarrassing, honestly. We get a chance to go into their house and do that same thing to them, which is going to potentially be great, or it's going to go horribly wrong and we'll lose. But either way, we'll get into that next week, as well as recruiting. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it and subscribe. We'll see you next time for that game against San Diego State.